Once upon a time, there was a wise teacher who had many students. He was known for his wisdom and insight, and many people came from far and wide to learn from him. One day, a new student came to him and said, "Master, I have studied with many teachers, but I still feel like I know nothing. Please teach me everything you know." The wise teacher smiled and said, "Very well. Let's start with a cup of tea." The teacher poured tea into a cup and handed it to the student. But the cup was already full, so the tea spilled over the sides. The student was confused and said, "Master, the cup is full. There is no room for more tea." The wise teacher replied, "Exactly. Your mind is like this cup. It is already full of your own opinions and ideas. If you want to learn from me, you must first empty your cup." The student realized his mistake and emptied his mind of his preconceptions. He became a humble and open-minded learner, eager to absorb the wisdom of the wise teacher. Over time, the student learned many valuable lessons from the wise teacher. He learned about compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness. He learned about the interconnectedness of all things and the impermanence of life. But one day, the student became complacent. He thought he knew everything there was to know and stopped listening to the wise teacher's teachings. He became arrogant and dismissive of others who did not share his views. The wise teacher noticed the change in the student's behavior and decided to teach him a lesson. He invited the student to his home for tea. When the student arrived, he saw that there were no cups on the table. The wise teacher poured tea into a teapot and held it up to the student. "Please pour me some tea," said the student. The wise teacher poured tea into the student's cup until it overflowed onto the table. "What are you doing?" asked the student. The wise teacher replied, "Your cup is full again. You have become arrogant and closed-minded. You have forgotten the lesson of the empty cup." The student was ashamed of his behavior and realized that he had much to learn. He emptied his mind once again and became a humble and open-minded learner. Over time, he became a great scholar and teacher himself, but he never forgot the lesson of the empty cup. He remained humble and open to new ideas throughout his life.